Good morning, Year 6 families. Thank you very much for responding really quickly to the email that you got this morning. I know it's quite a worrying time, and I just wanted to put this video out to you today just to go through a few things that might help to have an understanding of what's going on here. So we received a letter this morning informing us that one of the children in the bubble had tested positive for COVID. So we then have to take that information and we have to contact the DFE. And that's a really important measure because we have to give all the information and they will then provide us with guidance about what we have to do. We did that as quickly as possible this morning in order to be able to get some information out to you. We acted as quickly as we possibly could and then made the decision in order to be able to close that bubble, as we weren't able to identify just certain contacts and therefore had to make that decision to close the bubble. So what happens next? So today you came and collected the children. The children then will be self-isolating for 14 days from today. Now, that is the guidance from the DFE, and it means that the children may not leave the family home. But what it doesn't mean is that the family also has to self-isolate. We've checked this with the DFE, and other members of the family can also carry on as normal, and siblings of your family can also carry on attending school. You don't need to get the child tested unless they develop symptoms, which are the three main symptoms, which are the persistent cough, the lack of taste, or the high temperature. Now, if in that time your children do develop those symptoms, then getting a test would be the first thing that you would need to do. It's really important then the rest of you within the household also self-isolate and follow all the procedures and the precautions as well. If you are getting a test and then you have your outcome, it's really important that you still let the school know, and that would be through the contact of info at Art Little Ridge to let us know that you're having a test and the child has symptoms, and also what the outcome of that test is. So what happens next in terms of the learning? So we've done lots of work in school to be ready for what we call our remote learning. Our remote learning means that that's learning from home. The class teachers have spent a lot of time with the Year 6 children practicing what that might look like in the event of a bubble closure. Now, the children's learning will be through a platform called Seesaw. And Mr. Johnston is working on an email that's going to go out to you today to let you know how that's going to work. Now, the children have been fantastic. They are very well adversed with how to do that. And there will be a timetable set up for them on Seesaw for them to access. And that will be up and running from 9 o'clock on Monday morning. The teachers are working at the moment to prepare the resources that will go up on there. Some of the resources will be that working straight from Seesaw, and some of those will be via a Teams link, which you will get and be able to, the children will be able to join through that. Now, I know there may be some issues with some of the devices. A while ago, we did a survey, and that survey asked you to let us know whether there would be a problem with accessing online learning. So we have a list of names of children which that might concern. What's going to happen is, over the course of the day, those children, those families will be contacted to see if devices are needed for those children. But if you haven't heard from the office by the end of the day, and you still feel that you need some kind of support with access to devices, then please do contact us and we will see what we can do in order to help to support that. The Seesaw platform can be accessed through iPads and through phones as well. So even if you don't have a laptop, it's very possible to be able to have exactly the same learning through that as well. Now, I know how much this will be worrying, and I know kind of the anxiety that that today's kind of message to you and having to send the children home is putting on you. I want to just make it really clear that this is a precautionary measure, and it's part of the school risk assessment as well. And this then just helps to prevent the risk and the spread of infection. So it's just really important that I know that you'll feel very worried about the situation, but it is a precautionary measure, and it is the advice from the DfE that we do this in order to be able to ensure that that risk of spreading of any of the disease doesn't go any further. Just want you to be assured that if you have any pupils in any of the other year groups as well, the school is open, and those pupils are fine to attend the setting. Just to let you know, we have our enhanced cleaning within school that continues on a day-to-day basis. We have the measures of the continuous hand washing as the children come in and out. The desks are cleaned on a regular basis for lunching. And the children are very, very much aware now of the procedures and the protocols that we also have to keep them safe in terms of the staggered play times, not crossing bubbles, using toilets at different times. So all those measures that have been in place all the way through continue to be in place now as well. Now, if you do have any concerns or any questions, please do contact the school office. Please do that through the phone number, give us a ring, or email at info@artlittleridge. I do hope this video helps a little bit to understand a little bit about the process and what happens now in terms of the children being at home. So just to reiterate, the children need to be at home, they need to be self-isolating for the 14 days. Other members of the family can go about their business as normal. Children can attend school of siblings, and obviously only if symptoms are displayed within the children or within the household do you then need to get a test for that. But obviously, please contact me. I'm very happy to chat to anybody or answer any questions. The home learning, please support the pupils as much as you possibly can. It'd be really nice if we finished off the learning for the year 6 before their Christmas break. And hopefully then everybody will be nice and safe to enjoy a lovely Christmas. And I hope that you really have a smashing time with the families who you can see over Christmas. And you stay safe, and we hope to see you back in January, safe and well, and back to school. So for me now, I'm going to say goodbye, and thank you so much for listening. There will be plenty of correspondence from the teachers over the next couple of days, just to make sure that everybody's okay and everybody's settled into the new routine. So from me from now, thank you very much, and please take care and stay safe. Thank you.